In a shocking courtroom revelation that has captivated the nation, Sean "Diddy" Combs' former executive assistant took the stand yesterday, pulling back the curtain on the music mogul's private world. George Kaplan testified under oath that his duties included arranging hotel rooms with specific items, lubricant, baby oil, and candles, then returning later to clean up the aftermath, all to protect his employer's public image. This explosive testimony has sent shockwaves through the high-profile federal criminal trial currently unfolding in New York City. Welcome to our in-depth coverage of the Sean "Diddy" Combs federal trial. I'm bringing you the most significant developments from what has become one of the most closely watched criminal cases in entertainment history. On May 21, 2025, the prosecution called a witness whose testimony provided a rare glimpse into the private operations surrounding the hip-hop mogul's lifestyle. George Kaplan, who served as an executive assistant at Combs Enterprises from 2013 to 2015, took the stand Wednesday afternoon. His testimony painted a picture of a demanding work environment where protecting his employer's privacy and public image was paramount. The jury listened intently as Kaplan described his responsibilities, which extended far beyond typical executive assistant duties. According to Kaplan's testimony, he regularly booked hotel rooms for Diddy using the alias Frank Black, a name he claimed was derived from one of the notorious B.I.G.'s nicknames, Frank White. This practice of using aliases is not uncommon among celebrities seeking privacy, but what came next in Kaplan's testimony raised eyebrows throughout the courtroom. Kaplan detailed a methodical process of preparing these hotel rooms. He would first pack Diddy's belongings, then travel to various high-end hotels in New York, Miami, and Los Angeles to set up the rooms according to specific instructions. The preparation included arranging candles, Astroglide lubricant, and Johnson's baby oil, items prosecutors have suggested were connected to what have been referred to as freak-offs in previous testimony. Perhaps most notably, Kaplan testified about the Intercontinental Hotel, which has figured prominently in this case. While Kaplan stated he only worked for Diddy from 2013 to 2015, the Intercontinental is the same location where surveillance footage from March 2016 captured Diddy in an alleged physical altercation with former girlfriend Cassie Ventura, footage that has been entered into evidence and widely circulated in media reports. The former assistant's duties apparently didn't end with room preparation. Kaplan testified that after Diddy was finished using the rooms, he would return to clean up instead of allowing hotel housekeeping staff to enter. According to his testimony, this cleanup involved collecting empty bottles of baby oil, alcohol, and Gatorade. In one instance, Kaplan mentioned observing what he described as brown, crystallized powder on a bathroom sink. When asked by prosecutors why he personally handled the cleanup rather than hotel staff, Kaplan stated it was specifically to protect Diddy's public image, citing concerns about potentially embarrassing photographs being taken or leaked. This testimony appears to support the prosecution's narrative regarding the lengths to which Diddy's team would go to maintain his public persona, while allegedly engaging in private behavior that contradicted that image. The testimony took an even more serious turn when Kaplan described being sent on errands during these hotel stays. He testified that Diddy would contact him to procure food, clothing, and occasionally substances, including Advil, ketamine, and MDMA. According to Kaplan, Diddy provided cash and a contact number, after which Kaplan would return with the requested items and deliver them directly to his employer. Working conditions at Combs Enterprises were also addressed during the testimony. Kaplan stated that he regularly worked between 80 and 100 hours weekly, with a starting salary of $125,000. He described a high-pressure environment where Diddy would occasionally threaten his employment and frequently expressed a desire to be surrounded by the best. The court adjourned for the day while prosecutors were still questioning Kaplan, with proceedings scheduled to resume Thursday morning. Legal analysts expect cross-examination by the defense to focus heavily on potential inconsistencies in Kaplan's timeline and his motivations for testifying. This testimony comes at a critical juncture in the trial as prosecutors continue building their case against the music industry titan. Diddy has maintained his innocence throughout the proceedings, with his defense team consistently challenging the credibility of witnesses and the interpretation of evidence presented. It's important to note that testimony in a trial represents allegations that must be proven beyond a reasonable doubt, and all defendants are presumed innocent until proven guilty. The defense will have the opportunity to cross-examine Kaplan and present their own narrative regarding these events. The Diddy trial has attracted unprecedented media attention, not only for the celebrity at its center, but also for the window it provides into the often hidden world of entertainment industry power dynamics. Cultural critics have noted how this case intersects with broader conversations about accountability, power, and the treatment of women in the music industry. Industry insiders have expressed shock at the detailed nature of Kaplan's testimony, with many noting that the practice of employing staff to manage celebrities' personal affairs is common but rarely discussed so openly. The testimony has prompted discussions about the ethical responsibilities of those who work closely with powerful figures in the entertainment world. Former prosecutors not involved with the case have commented that testimony from insiders like Kaplan can be particularly compelling to juries, as it provides context and corroboration for other evidence. However, defense attorneys often challenge such testimony by suggesting financial motives, personal vendettas, or faulty memories. As we await the continuation of Kaplan's testimony tomorrow, legal experts are divided on the impact his statements will have on the overall trajectory of the trial. Some suggest that these behind-the-scenes details could significantly influence jurors' perceptions, while others caution that the defense will likely present alternative explanations for the described behaviors. The courtroom drama has captivated public attention, with social media discussions and news coverage analyzing every detail of the proceedings. Cultural commentators have noted how this case reflects broader societal reckonings with power, privilege, and accountability in the entertainment industry. For many observers, this trial represents more than just the legal fate of one music mogul. It symbolizes a potential turning point in how the public understands the private operations of celebrity culture. The contrast between public personas and private behaviors has become a central theme in both the courtroom narrative and public discourse surrounding the case. As Kaplan prepares to return to the witness stand tomorrow, both prosecution and defense teams are undoubtedly refining their strategies. The prosecution will likely seek to further establish a pattern of behavior through Kaplan's testimony, while the defense will attempt to challenge his credibility and offer alternative explanations for the described activities. Whatever the outcome of this high-profile trial, Kaplan's testimony has already provided an unprecedented glimpse behind the carefully maintained curtain of celebrity. His descriptions of hotel room preparations, cleanups, and procurement activities have painted a detailed picture of the infrastructure that can surround powerful figures in the entertainment industry. As this trial continues to unfold, we'll bring you daily updates on the most significant developments and expert analysis of their potential implications. The testimony we've heard today represents just one piece of a complex legal puzzle that the jury will eventually be asked to solve. For now, court observers await the continuation of Kaplan's testimony tomorrow morning, when he will return to the stand as the first witness of the day. The defense's cross-examination strategy remains to be seen, but legal analysts expect a rigorous challenge to the narrative established during today's session. Stay with us for continuing coverage of this landmark case as we follow every development in the trial that has captured the nation's attention and sparked important conversation about celebrity, power, and accountability in the entertainment industry.